aimed at limiting your progress. Like a child, at times throughout this book, your mind may have small tantrums or wish to sulk perhaps. Notice such psychological facets of your personality with an objective and inquisitive eye. At times your psyche may become parental, wagging a judgmental finger of righteousness. Be conscious of such thoughts and inquire into the truth. Developing the willingness to take control of your thoughts, feelings and behaviours is a critical skill and will serve you well throughout your life. Becoming the master of yourself via conscious effort and analytical thought will put you in the control seat of your mind, your body and behaviours, and therefore your life. Choosing to control oneself is a choice to reduce uncertainty in life and increase positive results. A loss of control, or merely a sense of lawlessness within oneself, creates unhappiness and thus is directly opposed to the highest intention you have for yourself and life. Instead of being a passive bystander to your life and the direction it drags you, if you engage with this book fully and take part in all the activities within, you will develop a new sense of autonomy, self-mastery, and ability to steer the course of your life. The activities assigned to you are designed to develop keystone habits of mind and behaviour which will serve you well in life, and it is important to participate in these tasks if you want to improve your life's potential. As you read chapter by chapter, you should aim to make small, highly manageable changes. Such small adaptations to your thoughts and behaviours may not seem like much. However, do not underestimate the power of these seemingly minor adjustments, because these are highly likely to cause a cascade effect, whereby a positive, easily managed change in one's aspect of thoughts and behaviours can create a ripple across all aspects of your life. It's strange the things you remember from your childhood. I distinctly recall a specific time sitting in the passenger seat as my father drove me to school. I was having a teenage strop of some sort, and I remember him saying to me, "If you think life is tough now, son, wait until you get older." It was not said as a threat, but more a statement of fact, a fumbling nugget of wisdom shared by my father. There are many seemingly random snapshots of long-gone moments which I have lodged within my mind, and for some reason this is one of them. Now, as a man in my 40s, I can reflect and recognise that, like any adult muddling their way through life, my father was wrong about many things, but the statement made on the way to school that morning was not one of them. For many years I held a subliminal belief that life should be easy, and therefore became frustrated and angry when life played out differently to my desires, or when life sucker punched me. In Buddhism there are 4 noble truths, the first of which, roughly translated, states, "Life is suffering." Whilst this may manifest a feeling of discomfort and resistance, it must be accepted as the truth if we truly wish to get the most from life. The truth is we suffer through all transitions in life. We experience the trauma of birth, ailments of aging, sickness, and finally death. It is the very first noble truth because it's the one we least want to hear, and yet that which we most need to admit to in order to progress. Trying to wrestle with the natural roller coaster of life in an attempt to subdue it to our will is foolish and will serve only to create more disharmony. This is the foundational concept of the second noble truth, the truth that we are the major cause of our own suffering, or more accurately, the fact we attach ourselves to the ever-changing external world and neglect to control the internal world of thoughts, feelings and behaviours. Therefore, rather than attempting to stabilise the external, material world, which is impossible because it's always changing, we should rather control our internal world of our mind, our feelings and behaviours, which leads us to the third noble truth.